Jyrki Järvi, Olympic champion with Thomas Johanson from the year 2000 from Sydney with the 49ers. It's nice to see you today, and we have some really important points about environmental questions in oceans, about plastics. Please tell us more how you see the situation with plastics in open seas and seas of the world.
Yes, I was sailor and naval architect as education, so I'm not the expert of plastics in that way, but just I've been following discussions about the seas and topics, uh, how people and politicians are trying to protect the sea, and there's lots of focus on the plastic which is floating, like bottles or bottle corks. And I heard somewhere that the majority of the plastic which is going to the sea is actually non-floating plastics. So they under the sea cover, they in the bottom there is lying much more plastic than on the surface. But as humans, we tend to focus on the things which we can see, and it's a nasty look when you go to the beach and you see lots of floating plastic which has wind has blown to the sea, and I really dislike it. But at the same time, I'm always thinking that, oh dear, that how much there is this kind of non-floating plastic in the bottom, and particularly big part of it that is fishing nets and fishing lines and many things which are related to the fishing industry, especially the illegal fishing industry, which is big in the oceans. So the illegal fishermen tend to dump their fishing gear more often than the legal ones, because they usually they don't mark their nets if they put the nets, and that's why the big part of the fishing lines and fishing equipment lying in the bottom is from the illegal fishing industry, which is in many ways harmful, not only to the fishes, but everything which is lives in the sea bottom. And that's one topic which I think should need more focus in the world, and protecting the oceans, that what's under the sea.
That's a very good point because we can see what's in the air and easier
Mm.
what's on the land. But look
Yeah.
at the beautiful horizon of a sunset at sea, but then what is deep down under there? And nowadays they have AI programs how they're measuring the bottoms, ocean floors, bottoms of the sea across seabed 2030 is a great program and
Yeah.
a project. They have already released a lot of information. But then again, those conditions are difficult for people to go to because it's too dark, it's too cold, the pressure is not so
Mm.
it's very difficult to ever to go to those places with any tool. And so
Yes. I think it's the big part of the we have to probably admit that the harm is done, and it will possibly make even more harm if we try to collect all the abundant fishing gear from the sea bottom. It's impossible task, but what we can do probably is just to share the information and not do it that anymore in that scale. So we have to get the word out that the fishing and the pollution, how the people pollute and throw the trash in the sea has to change. All industries and then normal consumers, everyone has to be in part of this and protecting, limiting what goes into the rivers and into the seas.
it's great that you share this information because I'm quite sure that many who are seeing this program have not heard that the bottoms contain that much plastics and might think that trawling from the surfaces is a solution, but it's really good to be now more aware of what's the truth down there, and let's hope that things are improved with time. But thank you so much, Jyrki Järvi, for your time, and you do great work. You help a lot of sailors to learn how to know the ocean as well, and I hope you have great journeys by the seas as well.
Thank you, Sini. My pleasure.